Hahnemann insisted that homeopathic medicine given to the patient should always be given in a liquid dose and not in a dry dose. The reason was that he felt dry dose gave a lot of aggravation to the patient, and when you give a liquid dose it goes and spreads all over the mouth and the tongue and then stimulates the nerves in different parts of the mouth. And he asked us to put the water in the mouth, keep it for some time, and then swallow the water inside your throat. Now Hahnemann in the beginning never knew any particular method, but he just knew that medicine should be given in a liquid form, diluted with distilled water. After some years of practice in homeopathy, he invented a plussing method, and that was the method which he followed throughout his life once he invented. So let me explain to you what is a plussing method. In plussing method, you take a glass bottle, that's what Hahnemann says, and you don't take a glass bottle which is white in color. You have to take a brown or a purple color or a blue color or a green color, because the white color, he says, will reflect the light and dark color will absorb the light. Put a distilled water in about 100 ml of bottle, and then put 10 drops of brandy, ethanol or brandy, 10 drops. Hahnemann used to put brandy, 10 drops. Now this he used to call as a base solution. Then he will put selected remedy. Let's say selected remedy was opium. He will take a very small poppy seed of opium 30, one granule, just one granule, and put it into the bottle, close the bottle, and give 100 shakes, succussions. 100 succussions. After making 100 succussion, he will tell the patient, please take 1 teaspoonful 2 times a day or 3 times a day or once a day, depending on the case. But every time you take the medicine, you have to succus. Later on, he found out that 100 succussions are too much, and so he came down to 10 succussions. So 10 succussions when you make the medicine, but every time you take the dose also you do 10 succussions, and then you finish the bottle. Now once you finish the bottle, and if it is going to be the same medicine and same potency, you again fill the water, put 10 drops of brandy, but now you don't put the granule of the medicine, because he felt that the previous medicine has still action on the bottle, inside the bottle. So he will just succus it and give it to the patient. But if it's a different potency or a different medicine, then definitely he will wash the bottle and make a new preparation. So this was a plussing method of Hahnemann. And in the beginning, I was following this very religiously in my practice. But in India, we have a little problem procuring good quality of brandy. And so I wanted to do without a brandy. So what I did was that I took 5 cups. Mostly I tell people to use paper cups which they can dispose and not keep it. And then I fill that cup with 100 ml of distilled water or a mineral water or of spring water. Mostly I tell them to use spring water. And in the first cup I put 1 pill, and then I stir the water 10 times with a spoon. Now when you stir in clockwise direction, the energy is produced. and you lift the spoon vertically up after 10 times and put in the second cup of water which has no medicine, but medicine energy is already on the surface of the spoon. So go to the second cup, again lift it up vertically, go to the third, lift it up vertically, fourth, and then fifth. Once you come to the fifth, you can throw away the first 4 cups. Now the fifth cup becomes your base solution, and from the fifth cup I tell my patient to take 1 teaspoonful as per the dose. But every time you make a medicine, you have to stir it 10 times. The water is kept in the refrigerator because in India the temperature is hot. In Bombay, I practice in Bombay, so temperatures are always around 30s. So we tell the person to keep a lid on the cup, put it in the refrigerator, and for the next dose bring it out. Like that he does it for 7 days. The water is good for 7 days. After 7 days we start all over again. Now here another principle of Hahnemann comes, which he has written in the Organon, and is that the vital force requires different stimulus with every dose. So when I stir for 5 cups, the energy is 50 times because 10 times in each cup. But when I take the next dose, it will be 60 times. When I take the third dose, it will be 70 times. So every time I stir, the energy keeps on increasing. Then after 7 days, I throw away the cup, make a new thing. I again start from 0. So from 0 to a high dose, high energy, from high energy again to 0. This is the technique I have been using for last 20 years, and I have found very good success, especially in cases where there is a lot of sensitivity. I even go to 6 cup, 7 cup, 8 cup, 9 cup, depending on the sensitivity of the patient, and this gives no medicinal aggravation, absolutely no aggravation, and it still follows the principle of Hahnemann. So this is all about a 5 cup method.